So let me put this here. So you can see that we have the Y line and then we have the X line. And you can see on the X line, the maximum is 200 over here. This side is 200 and this side is 100. Okay, so it has to be equal. The division, the numbering has to be uniform. They have to be equal, because if from the center to this point is 200, then it means that half of that will be 100. You understand?
Yes.
Very good. So if half of this is 100, if from here to here is 100, it means that when you want to write a number here, okay, midway in between the center and where the 100 is, what will it be over here?
Okay. 50.
Right, so over here will be 50. And then what about this side?
150.
150, very good. So what will this side also be? The last part here.
250.
250, very good. So you apply the same logic to all the sides. So this side, what will this side be? What will this side be here?
Negative 50.
Right, negative 50. Okay, and then this side will be negative 150.
50.
Right, here will be negative 250. When you are numbering it, you have to be, when you are numbering them, you have to be mindful that your numbering is uniform. They are the same throughout. Okay, you can't write 0 here. The center will always be 0. The center is always the 0. And write, let's say, you write 1, and then you move 25, 37. No, you don't do it like that. It has to be uniform.
Go outside.
Audrey, how are you?
Okay.
I'm fine.
Very good. So we are discussing your homework. You did it well. Okay, Audrey.
Okay.
Very good. So I am explaining how the numbers are written. This is your work. Do you see how you wrote the numbers?
Yes.
Right. That is exactly how you do it. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. So what I'm saying is that the center of the line, where the two lines meet, you see where the two lines always 0. Okay. Okay, so let me show you this. Let's focus on the orange line. What is the orange line called? The one that moves from the left to the right, what is it called? Yesterday I told you the name. You even wrote it. What is the orange line called?
The orange line is negative x.
Are you sure? Yesterday I gave, apart from the negative x, I also told you that it can be called another name. I told you that whenever you see
Horizontal line.
very good, it is called a horizontal line. And what about the y? The one that moves from up to down, the blue one.
The blue one is the vertical line.
Right, very good. The blue one is the vertical line. Okay. So let me ask Audrey as well if she knows this. Audrey.
Yes, please.
The orange line, look at the orange line. The one that moves from the left to the right. Can you see it?
Yes,
What is it called?
X.
Yes, it is called X, but I also told you another name for it. I told you if you go anywhere and you see a line that moves from left to right, there is a name for it. You wrote it in your notes.
Vertical.
No, vertical is the Y. So look at it and tell me, look at it well.
Horizontal.
Horizontal, very good.
Horizontal.
Horizontal. Mention it again.
Horizontal.
Very good. So the one that moves from the left to the right is called the horizontal line. And the one that moves from up to down, what is it called? Audrey. Audrey.
Yes, please.
The Y line.
Yes, please.
The blue one, what is it called? The blue line, the one that moves from up to down here.
Vertical.
Vertical, very good. Vertical line. Okay, so we are going to see how to write something we call coordinates, okay?
Okay.
You people are learning very fast. A lot of people don't understand these things. So we are going to learn how to write coordinates. Okay, specifically X and Y coordinates.
Okay.
Have you heard this word before? Have you
Yes.
heard this word before?
No.
Daniela, what about you?
Yes, I've heard it before.
Okay. Have you treated it in school?
Let's come.
Did you say?
Have you treated it in school?
And come and sit.
Oh,
Okay. So X and Y coordinates.
That's why.
mm,
Sir, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Daniel, how are you?
I'm fine.
Very good. So what that means, what's the X and Y coordinates? What that means is that at every point along the lines, okay? At every point along the lines, both the horizontal and the vertical lines, we have two numbers, okay?
okay.
Audrey, what did I say?
You said that we are going to learn about the
The X and Y coordinates, okay?
X and Y coordinates.
Right. What that means is that, what the X and Y coordinate means is that at any point on our lines, at any point on our lines and in the 4 boxes, do you understand? At any point on the lines and the 4 boxes, there are two numbers that represent X and Y. Okay. So
Okay.
when I go
Okay.
back to Audrey's work, now when you are numbering it, you start from, let's say I want to number the X1, the horizontal X, the positive part. You see, I number it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the X part. Okay. Do you see that?
Yes.
Right. You actually have to start from 0. Okay. So 0 is the center of the lines. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
You always start from 0, but you don't write the 0. You don't have to write the 0. So you start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you don't write the 0. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Okay. So for the negative X part, it will be 0. Okay. There is nothing like negative 0. Do you understand?
And are you following?
Okay.
There is nothing like negative 0.
Yes.
So it is always 0. 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Okay. It is the same for the, it is the same for the Y as well. Okay. So now I want us to now focus on the 4 boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I mean that all over here, And so this is our first box. Okay.
Red.
The red one, and this is our second box.
Green.
And this is our third box. And this is our fourth box. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so all of these boxes have an X and Y number. How you write the number is I'm showing you how to write the X number at any point in the box, okay? Because everywhere in the box has an X and Y number. So this is how you write it. So to write it, you write 2 curly brackets. These are called curly brackets. So you write your curly bracket, and then you write the X, the number for the X, okay? So let's say X is 20. Then you write your number for the Y, maybe 40, okay? Daniel, are you confused?
No, I don't understand.
I sent a video to Daddy yesterday. Did you watch it?
No.
You have to watch that video to understand this one. Do you understand? But follow the class. Follow the class, even if you don't understand it. When you watch that video, you will understand everything, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Why didn't you come to class yesterday? Danny?
Yes, sir.
You have to come to class all the time. Otherwise, you will not understand everything I am teaching you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so this is how you write your X and Y coordinates. I told you they are called coordinates. Like this, coordinates. Anytime I send you a video, to make sure you watch it. I will always be sending the video of the class to your parents. So ask them for it, even when they forget to tell you, okay?
Okay.
I will always send it. So always ask them. So write it down. So you write write your braces or brackets, then you write X colon the number, and then Y colon the number. Right. You can also choose to write it like this. You can choose to write it 20, 40. Okay. You can choose not to write the X and the Y. Daniel, write it. You can choose not to write the X and the Y, and I will know what you mean. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, no. This not this one. So write this one again. X, then you do dot, then write 20.
Okay, is it difficult?
You understand, Jacqueline? You understand? It sounds like
Audrey,
you understand. Okay.
Yes,
is it
please.
difficult?
No.
Okay,
That has everything.
Daniela,
Yes.
is it difficult?
So, please.
Okay, it's not difficult, okay?
Light it. X. Look at the brackets.
I've done this one. The X.
Do the brackets. Then X, then do this. Then 20. Then comma. Just 24.
Yes.
Then Y.
Have you finished writing? Okay, so let's continue.
Almost.
Okay, I'm waiting for you.
They close the bracket. Let's do the Y. They're supposed to do this. Coordinates. So he said instead of writing X, 20, and 5, you can decide not to write the X and 5. Understand? Then instead of writing X dot 20, you can write a code. What are you raising again? What are you doing?
Okay, so let's go on.
You write that one too.
All right, so this is what we are going to do now. You can see at the center, X is 0 and Y is 0, okay? Now, I told you that at every point, X and Y has a value, okay? A value just means a number. So if I put a dot here, and I tell you to give me the X and the Y coordinates, what I want from you is to tell me the value of X and Y at where this dot is. Do you understand?
Yes, please. Yes.
If I put my dot over here and I tell you to give me the X and Y coordinate over here, you should be able to tell me. Do you understand?
Yes.
If I put my dot in the center of this box over here, and I tell you to give me the X and the Y coordinates, you should be able to tell me. I am going to show you how to get the numbers, the X and the Y numbers for where the dot is. Then I will give you a homework to do for me. It is not difficult, so I want you to pay attention. Okay, so to get the X, the number for the X at any point in time, okay, anywhere on this box, to get your X value, you are going to look at the horizontal line, which is the X line, the orange one, okay? Then you are going to draw a line. So let's say I want you to give me the value of X for this dot. you always have to start on the X line, the horizontal line. Then you draw a straight line from X, the X line, to the dots. Okay?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to draw a straight line from X to here, this dot. Then you look at the number at that point. Okay, so from the straight line I drew, the number over there, what is it? Audrey, what is it?
100.
Very good. So over here for the X, I am going to write 100. Okay.
Okay.
Then for the Y, I am also going to draw a line from the Y line to the dots. Okay. Or you can put your pen or pencil on the dot and draw a straight line to the Y line. Your line has to be straight. You will be taught how to use mathematical instruments in school, okay, to draw straight lines. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right, so you always have to draw your line from the dots to the X line and then to the Y line. So when I drew my line from the dot to the Y line, what was the value of Y? Daniel?
100.
100, very good. So for the X, it was 100. For the Y as well, we also have to write 100. All of you are very sharp. Very good. So for the Y as well, it is 100, okay?
Okay.
So now, the reason why we are learning all of this is because of some of the blocks, okay? What we are learning here has so many uses, but in our case, we are learning it for scratch, okay? But if you go to school and you are learning all of this, it will be for some other uses, but the principles are the same. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right, so I'm going to choose the cat again. When the meeting ends, all of you should rejoin.
Oh.
Then you take your homework. Okay, so this block over here, if I choose go to X to be 0, if I choose X to be 0 and Y to be 0, what do you think will happen?
What a question.
Now, I have told you both X and Y are 0 at the center. So if I click this, I expect the cat to come to the center. Giovanni, I'm recording the video.